What's up, YouTube? It's been about a year in the making, but I'm going to put this video together to show what all fits in this DJTT Tools Mono S4 bag. I did an unboxing review of this thing about a year ago. I've used it pretty much every weekend to go back and forth to gigs. So I put it through a pretty good test. I have this thing loaded up with the gear that I usually take gigging with me. Unfortunately, I did happen to get another bag, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be using this one anymore because I got some more equipment that it just does not want to fit in here. But for starting out for the first year and stuff that I was, needed a bag for my S4, this thing has been phenomenal. There is not much wear and tear on this at all. I mean, this thing is packed, and I'm going to get into it right now. It is heavy, and I noticed when you do wear it on your shoulder, you want to be hunched over a good bit. It's pretty heavy. So let's get into what's in this guy. So I already told you about the bag, so I'm just going to show you how everything fits in here, and we'll get to it. So start off, see, I got my S4 sitting right in here. I got my crane laptop stand. It doesn't want to fit beside the laptop like I planned it to. It's a little wider, so I have to stuff it in between the back of the controller and the padding. I have no damage or nothing to my controller, anything. It fit in there just fine. I am using a 13-inch MacBook Pro. Have just a regular, cover on it. The S4 sits in there. Have no problems getting it in and out of the control bag. Every once in a while, you got to fix your faders and stuff whenever you, and everything when you get it out. Not a big deal. Okay, moving on. The front case. Now, I will say that I was using a different external hard drive whenever I was gigging. I just recently purchased this LaCie 1 terabyte Firewire drive for, not Firewire, Thunderbolt drive, for the reason that I have picked up a F1 and I needed the 2 ports on my MacBook Pro to run the 2 USB devices, so I went and picked up this Thunderbolt drive. I was using, I don't know if you can see it, real big LaCie 1 terabyte external, so I just transferred everything over. Now that's my dedicated drive for production here. Fits the TMA ones, and they're nice. That's all I have in that pouch. In this pouch, I put all my cables, USB cables, extra RCA cables, my Thunderbolt cable, my power pack for the S4, and when I had my LaCie, it was a lot bigger. It sat in here, and I kept the plug for it inside this case. One thing that I did notice, whenever you have this thing loaded up, it's very hard to get a lot of stuff packed into this pocket because it just wants to cram in there. So you got to almost fill this up first and then kind of just get it in there. That's one drawback. It wasn't a huge concern to me, seeing the fact that it was just cables that I was putting in this front pocket. Everything was fine. I like to carry an extra surge protector port with me. Usually the club that I gig at has its own. I just plug into it. And one other nice thing about going to this other external hard drive is I'm losing a power plug because it is bus powered. Moving on to the back of the bag. Inside the pouch, I keep my MacBook Pro power cord, as well as my TRS cables to plug into their mixer. And I do have, these are 6 foot or 10 foot, I can't remember what I bought. Whatever. They fit in alright. I do have, for powered speakers, I have like 30-foot TRS to XLR. They do not fit in here. I cannot fit them in this bag. So, I never even used this pocket. I mentioned about it in my other video, where it'd be nice to put your phone and stuff in there and run the... I've never used it. I've never took this on a flight. This is just to and from the local place that I gig out at. And like I said, I had no problems with this bag. I really like this bag. I'm probably going to hang on to it and use it for something else, just because of the quality and the durability and it holding up to me being there all the time. It's phenomenal. It really is, and I hope this video helped you make a decision on if you want the bag or not, being what all can be stuffed in there. Like I said, this F1, I mean, it could fit in here if you lay it down and shove everything else on top of it. But being a controller, and I don't have a deck saver or anything for it, I didn't want to bug it all up, so I just outgrew the bag. It's great for carrying around just the S4 and taking it to gigs and stuff, but if you do have a lot more equipment and stuff, you might want to get something a little bigger. I don't know, I haven't seen any reviews on any other bags, but I am making another video today on the tractor trolley, which is the bag I picked up, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video. And this is just about the mono bag, the DJTT Tools limited edition bag, as I stated before. So this is part 2 of it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will try to answer them to the best I can. And so stay tuned for my tractor trolley. If you're interested in one of those, I'll be able to hopefully persuade you into that too. So, alright, we'll see you.